1 2 1 2. Check check 1 2 1 2. Check check 1 2 1 2. Alright, let's see. Did I got it correct? Oh, finally. Alright. Yeah, so turns out I was logging in on my streamer bot using the wrong account. So that's solved. Yippee! Yay! And I guess we can start the stream now, not that I'm putting it on. Yeah, I never announce it when I do stream anyway. Also, I still don't know how to change the default thumbnail whenever I stream. So I guess that's the second part of the list. Hey, hello Healing. Thanks for redeeming the first. And we are live. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Nathan. I'm a manga translator VTuber, and we are actually going to translate something for the first time ever in a while. It's been like almost what did I say, a year? It's almost like a 4 months since the last time I did this. Whoops, that's the wrong window. So let me change the window. So how is everyone doing tonight? I hope you are doing well, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. It is currently Friday night at 8 p.m. and I just started the media request, so that issue is also solved. Yeah, and we're about to let's just play the actual music. Wow, so who the heck is Multo? Oh, I also forgot to turn off. Where's the reactive? Let's turn that off. Yeah. Originally, I also is the music kinda echoing? I just hope that it doesn't pick up by my microphone. I should probably. Yeah, how about this? Yeah, I just turned on the noise canceller of my microphone, so I hope it sounds a lot better and make the music not echoing. So, or should I just show it in here? Can you guys hear the music? The last one on the queue is playing. I don't know why. Well, this is the leftover from the last stream. Oh, I forgot. Show on stream. There we go. Well, time to get this stream copyrighted. Yeah, so we are currently. Can you guys still hear the music now that I put it over here on this screen? Just testing it. You guys can still hear the music, right? Yeah. So it's been a while since the last time I translate manga live on stream, and I'm struggling on to for Mbps. Then I think I suggest you to lower the resolution. Yeah, I mean if you're watching it on YouTube anyway. What big? 125. Yeah, if you're struggling, just put my stream on like lower resolution. Anyway, my biggest worry is just my Photoshop doesn't crash. This is actually a really good song. And considering that I can no longer play Indonesian song on stream because of the copyright kerfuffle. So yeah, please do not request Indonesian songs. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I hope you are doing well, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. As for myself, I actually don't have any plans tonight. Actually, I do, but that's for tomorrow. Tomorrow I was supposed to be like helping some of my One Piece fan friends on their booth cosplaying, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so right before the stream, I just been chilling and translating this manga. I've been missing a lot on my daily run. I haven't been running in a while, so I'm just really exhausted most of the time. Being chilling. Being chilling, being chilling, being chilling, being chilling, being chilling. Man, I really wanted to cover this mashup so bad. need to conserve my voice because I still haven't recorded the vocals for Milky Way. It's just that I've been very busy slash lazy lately. Ooh, what is this song? Hey, hey.
Hot shot running in my non-stop birdie pole.
Oh.
Whiskey in that teapot, ethanol. Burning like hell, lane be bright, heavenly body. Only music can define you when it sounds like.
Why is this live?
The movie in the bar, air in the goose. A photo me not jack, point blank smooth. Tao minsan sa mga palaki. Ang mitolohiya sa'yo'y maaari. Eh, shorty, you don't need no makeup. Brown-eyed chick, no size. Pretty, pretty lady, big bang doesn't make sense. I see God.
I'm getting pissed. My latency is 500 milliseconds. First time. Life is better. All right.
Glimpse of it coming from your lips, music to my ears. In this open, know you are my reason to give. I love every part of you. Can we slow down? You're not doing what I miss a thing. Ibigin kay drama sa teatrong buhay limitado. Bawat kisap ng matay kawalan, oo. Brown-eyed chick, baby.
I feel so positive already. This song is really good. Yeah, I just grabbed dinner. Like I just had dinner. And my stomach is so full that that I cannot move. I think I overindulged in dinner way too much.
Every time you look at your favorite person. Now, if this
I'm screaming to this song. Yeah, me too.
sing this as loud as they can. Game.
I agree.
Times energy. Come on.
Oh, I need to grab my phone. What's it about?
Baby, loving you, you save me. Louder, what? Baby, loving you, save me.
What's this song about?
Baby, loving you, save me.
It's a love song about his girlfriend. Ah, I see.
Let's go. Flowers not a flower until they bloom.
Monologue is very deep Tagalog word that even I didn't know. It translates to magnificent, but it means someone who's absolutely beautiful. Ah,
Thousand years won't do. No wonder we're fell in love. Even though I'm scared to love, baby, no, the pain is unbearable.
R&B is definitely something that is another genre that I cannot sing. Sinning means art. Oh.
Voice of an angel like a symphony. No doubt she's a masterpiece. No matter the color, you're beautiful. You're one of a kind like a miracle. Hindi ka papanaw hanggang huling araw. Maging kabilang buhay ka ba ikaw? No wonder I fell in love, even though I'm scared to love. Baby, you know the pain is unbearable. There's a
Recently, I've been. So this is a tangent. Recently, I've been binge reading Demon Slayer again because of the movie, and I must say, binging it feels a lot better. Binging Demon Slayer is definitely a lot more better than having to read it on a weekly basis, especially compared to reading it weekly. Especially the last arc with not Infinity Castle, with the final battle. It's definitely a lot more pleasant experience.
everyone, you're an
Have you guys seen the latest movie yet?
Let's make this heavier, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me why I love Demon Slayer in the first place. Not to the point that I would call it a masterpiece or anything, but you know, it reminds me to a lot more simpler times back when I still reading Shonen Jump. I was like, alright. I start to come back around. Also, it's fun watching all of my friends start hating Demon Slayer too because of the final arc.
Sa pagdating ng huling
I was like,
araw
yes, let the hate flow through you.
Ramdam ay
Feel my pain that I felt all those years ago.
that though I can never take away after life. Thank you so much, everyone.
Why am I leaning so much? Oh, speaking of which, I do have some trouble with doing translating recently. It's another reason why I haven't streamed in a while. Amazing drum solo. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's this song, Capo Joe. It's the it's the thing that I keep mistaking for the Weekend song. Ooh, I love my coffee. Is this a song about someone who really likes coffee? I like my man, like I like my coffee. Big, strong, and black. Wait, what? Big, tall, and strong. Oh, wait. What is happening? My thing, my mouse is lagging. My mouse is like, what's happening? Oh, crap! I forgot about to charge my 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 mouse died. I forgot to charge it. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot to charge. Capojo is the band name. Molto is the song title. Oh! Oh! I just thought, why is this dude likes his coffee so much? Also, hold on. Let me. Oh no! Rip mouse. But don't worry. I just need to unplug my keyboard so I can charge my mouse. Thankfully, I have a second keyboard that's already plugged in. Anyway, back to the... Yeah, where was I? Yeah. So I was explaining, I've been having some trouble recently. My monitor has been showing cracks from the inside, so it is really hard for me to read this actual page. Hold on. Let me take a photo so you guys can see what I'm actually seeing. Yeah, so my monitor, the one that I'm using right now, has been showing cracks from the inside. I tried to take it to the shop to see if they can do something on it, which I assume it's because it got wet somehow, and for some reason the moisture got inside the monitor. But I took it to the shop, but turns out it's not because of moisture. Hold on, let me open my Discord for 1 second.
Everyone dance, come on. Ready, come on. Hot shot, running in my non-stop vertical.
Oh, I accidentally keep pressing. So let me open my Discord. So what you're seeing on the stream, and this is what I'm actually seeing right now. Yeah, if you look at these cracks, right? This is what I'm seeing, and it really triggers my kind of, what's it called? Phobia of wrinkles. Rhytophobia. Okay. Which morbid fear of getting wrinkles or deeper anxiety about aging? Not that kind. Not that wrinkles. Other kind of wrinkles. But it's kind of like wrinkly surface. Yeah, it adds texture. Yeah, I basically got the anti-AI filter built in onto my monitor. That's the way that I would describe it. Exactly. But the thing is, it makes it really hard to read small texts, especially when I zoom out, especially in this kind of distance, right? Sometimes I could barely read it, but I guess that's gross for anything, really. Especially when I try to binge read a manga, it's really hard for me to focus on the text because of my mild rhytophobia. But yeah, so I tried to take it into the shop to get it fixed. Unfortunately, the guy said it needs some special equipment. So they found the problem, which is the Polaris. It says it's the Polaris inside the monitor, which is that tiny film in your monitor, right? There are two kinds of Polaris: the ones that outside and the ones that the tiny film on the inside. And the cause of that, it could caused by sometimes getting an extreme heat, probably from the sunlight, which is really odd because I actually put my monitor in like this kind of like cabinet, right? So it doesn't get sunlight easy, but I can barely read anything because I'm on 144p. Ah, I am so sorry. Yeah, but anyway,
Okay.
it is really odd because the wrinkles were only on the specific part of the monitor. Well, it is still encompassing the 70 around 50-70% of the monitor,
3 times energy.
and it really triggers me nonetheless. And apparently the cause of that is because of the constant exposure to heat, which does not help because at first I assumed that it was because of moisture. So what I did before I took it to the shop is that I sort of uh, air it outside on the sunlight, which apparently made it worse. And I also like put my hair dryer. I tried to dry it with my hair dryer, which might or may not cause it to get a lot, cause the problem to be a lot worse. I expose it to my hair dryer and expose it to sunlight because I assume that the wrinkles was caused by moisture, that somehow it got wet. So yeah, anyway, that's my dilemma. The shop said it could try and fix it, but it doesn't have the tools, and they probably need to get another film for that, film for the monitor, which the one that he doesn't have. So the fastest solution is to actually buy a new monitor, but since I don't have that kind of budget, I'll just have to live with it for the next 1-2 years. Most people will use price rather than direct heat. True. But hey, unknown. Yeah, but I'm also dumb. Also, my parents is like out of town, so we didn't have time to buy rice. Actually, I do have time to buy rice. They're having it on sale throughout this month. I just don't know. How is life? Oh yeah, just complaining about wrinkles in my monitor. To exaggerate my point, this is a photo I took of my screen. See the texture on that photo? That is the wrinkle inside the film of my monitor. That's not an AI anti-AI filter. That's my monitor getting wrinkly on the inside with its film wrinkle on the inside. Yeah, I basically got an AI anti-AI filter built into my computer right now. Yeah. Let's zoom in on the detail on the wrinkle. Yeah. So this is what I'm seeing in front of me right now. Basically, you physically download a free texture. Yeah, which makes reading manga a lot harder, especially on the smaller text. Also, how you doing, unknown? Oh, let me give you a shout out. In a well that I've been through, without a few, asking why. I'm molding if you ask me. What's molding? Yeah, anyway, we are currently translating a manga. I'm gonna go insane turning to psychopath. What do you mean? Yeah, I've been spending the entire week just rereading Demon Slayer, the entire 23 volumes. And then I start reading the spin-offs too. Seems good. Exactly what I meant. Huh. What's wrong? What's the matter? Anyway, if you want to hit me up with that copyright strike, go ahead and just put your song requests. Well, anyway, going back to bed. Good luck in your stream. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Nanaten Radio. Right now, you are listening to 1 hour of non-stop electric dance music. Like, what's that genre? Like Caravan Palace? Frick, I forgot. Electro Swing, yeah. You're listening to 1 hour of Electro Swing while we wait for people to put their cue. Yep, I just put in a whole album, baby. That's a whole album. Yeah, also my stomach. Yeah, also my tummy hurts from eating too much. Alright, we're almost done with this chapter. I actually already have enough uh, chapters to upload for this week. I'm just, you know, translating this manga just because I already finished the script anyway, might as well do it, alright?
Hold on. We are not done yet. Yeah.
Oh, also another thing that I've been doing lately.
That's it.
I just got my own Shopee account, and basically I've been spending my money way too much on fast fashion items. Yeah, I sort of got really into e-shopping. To the point that I mean, to be fair, I'm still have some money saved for the or for the Liu Xiaohei cosplay, which is why I tried not to overspend on Shopee so much. But so far, I've been spending like, oh god, how much did I spend? I spent like 200k on a bunch of colorful vests, and then I spent 100 on contact lens for cosplay purpose. Some of the items are still on the cart, so I guess I haven't spent way too much in retrospect. Yeah, so anyway, so here's a problem with my built-in AI texture. It makes it really hard to see this kind of watermark that I need to erase. Makes it really hard to spot. I mean, I know where to look, but still. Anyway, yeah. So I just got my own Shopee account, and I have been browsing through that non-stop. To the point that it's almost become a problem. It's just there's so many things that was on discount, but at the same time, the quality of the item was kind of shoddy. So as I put things into my shopping cart, I was like, I start getting very anxious. It gives me a different kind of anxiety. I was like, will I just hoping that I don't get scammed, even though I bought those stuff on the cheap. It's that kind of thing. First world problems, am I right? Yeah, like for example, I recently spent like 200k on a bunch of colorful cheap. It's that kind of thing. First world problems, am I right? Yeah, like for example, I recently, yeah, hope, okay, we are back. Yeah, so anyway, we were talking about fast fashion items. I mean, which is fine because most of those are uh, most of those are produced locally, I think, because the vest that I got, I think, was from a local seamstress. I think, yeah. So at the same time, kind of like supporting local businesses, but yeah, but I probably have to spend more money to get it fixed because I'm just not. Oh, let me actually just show it to you guys. Mm.
Lot of strange things. Fires.
Yeah. So this is the item that I bought, right? I wanted to get like a bunch of colorful vests. So I've been getting like this kind of blazer. So you assume that it would look like dapper, right? It was kind of the things that you put. God damn it. Yeah. Into the shadow realm you go. So I bought this item. Oh god. Yeah. So I tried to bought this on Shopee, and I had assumed that it would look good on me, right? Because I bought a similar vest at a yard sale. It belonged to my good friend, and what came is this kind of video. Yeah, so it was like on camera, on the phone camera, it looks fine, but once I tried it, I found out that not only the vest is too wide, the neck area wasn't even that deep. So because I have very like big paunch and really small titties, the V area, the V-neck area looks very short. Yeah, so unfortunately I had to give it like it did not look like what I assumed it would look like. Like it wasn't, the neck wasn't deep enough. The back of the neck area was too small. So I probably need to. Hey Kitty Queen, thank you for following. Welcome. Also, how did you find me? Well, I assume from the SR tag. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome. Hello. My name is Nanatan. I'm a manga translator YouTuber who is currently not. Well, actually, I am translating a manga right now. I'm just taking side quests to complain about this blazer that I found. I mean, not to complain. I mean, probably because it's a local business anyway, and I love supporting local businesses, but come on, man. I will probably still need to get it to seamstress to get it adjusted, just to make the neck area more deep and wide. Yeah, anyway, you are currently listening to 1 hour of electro swing, so your so your request will probably going to come in a while. Anyway, back to manga translation. Or maybe I'll just jump into the next song once this particular track is finished. Oh, did I get disconnected? Oh yeah, right, I got disconnected before. I forgot. Something was wrong with Restream lately, is that it kept disconnecting my Twitch. Even though on YouTube it's fine. I love K-pop and pop in general, and T-pop though. They're also our favorite genre of music. Oh, Thailand pop. All right. I haven't heard of Thailand music at all recently. My chat has been putting either J-pop, J-rock, or Philippine pop. And musical movie soundtrack music. Oh yeah, those are nice too. Yeah, so for those who doesn't know, I'm a manga translator. I translate manga on the side, and sometimes I do it on stream. This is one of the manga that I'm translating. It's called Korselto no Jutsushi for Yumonogatari. Which is a really wholesome manga about about humans and dragons living in harmony. Right now, I've been obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack ever since I watched the movie. Yes, I see a lot of good things about that. I still haven't watched it, even though I know that I should watch it. It's just that I don't want to get caught with the hype. It's just that once the hype dies down, I'll probably ended up not watching it because I forgot. I mean, I've seen a lot of soda pop covers on the Utaite community. You miss out, man. Yeah, I know. I'm missing out. I mean, I've seen a lot of soda pop cover from the Utaite community. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, I also a part in Utaite community. I do song covers, I do anime song covers. In fact, my latest cover is that came out earlier this month is a Naruto cover that I did.
Are you ready for the clash, you fuckers?
Yep, just gonna skip to the next song before I forgot. Yeah, I'm missing out. Uh, oh, oh no, I forgot my secondary keyboard doesn't have the A button. Surprisingly enough, Soda Pop isn't the most popular song in the soundtrack. It is Golden and Your Idol. Yeah. It's just that for some reason, it's the one thing that came into my timeline a lot. Yeah, let's just put one of my cover in there. Yeah, so we're just chilling. We just do chill in this stream. I also play indie games. Oh, I love Free, which is a pretty and very nice song between my favorite characters, Rumi and Gino. Also, it's kind of surprising that one of the things that surprised me from the movie is the voice actress. I did not expect Arden Cho to be the voice actress of one of the main characters. I mostly know Arden Cho from YouTube, from Ryan Higa's channel. I was like, oh, like Arden Cho is legit actress now. One thing is main villain is voice actress Lee Byung-hun, who plays the frontman in Squid Games. Are we talking about the Korean dub or are we talking about the English dub? Again, I haven't seen the movie at all. My friend Stara actually did host a watch party, but I sort of late on that. Also, I don't have Netflix. I could have just, you know, yo ho ho pirated it, but Lilian voiced the Guima, who is the Demon King, both the English and Korean version. Oh! Nice! It actually works pretty well. Guess he needs to find a job now that his character died in Squid Games. He needs to find another job. Also, full disclosure, I haven't seen Squid Games yet. I did not watch Squid Games. Before you grill me onto that. Kendo Guima just wall of talking fire.
Why are you so late? 50,000 fans are waiting for you.
Well, time to get this stream get copyright strike. This feels like KDA. I've seen the honest trailer of this. This is basically just Korean Frozen. This is just basically Korean Frozen.
Yeah, this plane's trashed.
Okay, let's do this.
Actually, you probably won't get copyright because you're not showing the video. Yeah, but the audio can still get claimed. Yeah, but it's not at least as much. I mean, me and getting my stream copyright claim isn't like anything new. Sorry. I mean, I have a lot of my cover with copyright claim anyway. That's a weird cut. You'd be surprised that Saja Boy's 4 other band members have weird names. No, not really. I mean, I used to be like a huge not huge one. Like, I used to listen to K-pop like back in 2012. Like back in 2008, 2012 circa. I used to listen to Super Junior, Epic High, Mystery Saja and Romance and Baby Saja and Abby Saja are their name. Really? Okay, that is weird. It's like the writers did not have time to. What, did they not have time in the script? Yeah, I'm more of an like old school K-pop, like uh, Super Junior, Epic High, uh, what else? Tiara. At least Abby has a real name. Yeah, but and then I just only listen to Japanese music for a while. But recently I've been listening to like trying to expand my horizon by forcing by making my chat forcing me to listen to their music request video requests, which is somehow I made me listen to Philippine music more than I listen to the music of my own country. Oh no. I forgot that my keyboard has a really bad A button. Gino is apparently 400 years old. Dino literally has been confirmed that that's his age. Oh yeah, I think I got spoiled by that too. Oh, another music that I listen to is the like old school Vocaloid. I've been listening to a lot of old school Vocaloid, but recently, thanks to the Project Sekai community, I've been listening to a lot of modern Vocaloid song as well. Playing a lot of like internet J-pop. Apparently, Mystery was based on anime characters. Which one? Mystery is the one who has his eyes covered by his hair. Look, this movie is weird and very funny and very music related. Yeah, I know. I it it the target audience is perfect, right? It's just that I just don't care about K-pop. You don't have to sell me on this movie. I can already see its influence. Apparently, the movie crate is part Korean. Yeah, you can see that influence. Like recently, I've been watching like a lot of Chinese animation. So yeah, I can understand what you mean. Like a lot of Korean writings, just Korean writing style, like music. I mean, if they somehow manage to mess up the music aspect of that, I don't think will the movie would have like the success that they have right now.
Lay down, stay down, my love. Let me right down, right now. Who hurts you, please? All the blood from you.
Fun fact: one of the co-writers, the music is Rumi singing voice actors. Oh yeah, I have heard about that. One of my plan is that I wanted to make Jeff Sutter is my favorite T-pop artist. Oh, I really wanted to do like a K-pop style like music sometime in the future, like full dance choreography all the way. I wanted to do like a boy band style of music, like style of song. Because currently I'm currently working on my original song. Yeah, I'm currently working on my original song. It's called Milky Way, and it is currently on recording process. I think I'm still preparing myself to record it sometime this week. And it's expected to be released sometime next on September, if not on the fall season.
Make sure
no, no. That's an actual T-pop, something that I cannot read.
เป็นแค่เพราะเธอหมดใจใจที่ไม่มีรักแล้วคงยากเกินในประมากลายเป็นอย่างนี้ไปได้ไงลืมไปว่าฉันเป็นอย่างไรคนที่เคยเป็นคือใครฉันหายไปเมื่อไรถ้าเพียงเราคงไม่ปล่อยนานจนไม่ได้เฝ้าคงไม่ปล่อยใจเจ็บมากเท่านี้วอนให้ตัวฉันคืนมาก่อนที่ใจรู้โรยราพาไปใจของฉันวนกลับไปเป็นฉันก่อนที่เราจะได้เจอกันได้ไหมวอนให้ตัวฉันคืนมาเพื่อเพื่อ
My sister was like really like to watch the episode can be dark and sweet and sad sometimes, but the music is always so good. Oh, I can hear that.
ตอนนี้คงพบเจอกับใครคนที่กอดตัวฉันไว้คนที่ไม่ใช่เธอถ้าเพียงเราคงไม่ปล่อยนานจนไม่ได้เฝ้าก็คงไม่ปล่อยใจเจ็บมากเท่านี้วอนให้ตัวฉันคืนมาก่อนที่ใจรู้โรยราพาไปใจของฉันวนกลับไปเป็นฉันก่อนที่เราจะได้เจอกันได้ไหมวอนให้ตัวฉันคืนมาเพื่อพูดคำว่าลาเธอได้ทำให้ฉันยังเปลี่ยนไปก่อนเธอฉันเคยสวยงามสักเท่าไรกลับไปเป็นฉันที่ผ่านให้เป็นความฝันวันวานภาวะรักโลกพรุ่งนี้จะไม่มีทางกลับไปเป็นฉันที่ผ่านให้เป็นความฝันวันวานภาวะรักโลกพรุ่งนี้จะไม่มีทางให้ตัวฉันคืนมาพาไปใจของฉันวนกลับไปเป็นฉันก่อนที่เราจะได้เจอกันได้ไหมวอนให้ตัวฉันคืนมาเพื่อพูดคำว่าลาเธอได้ทำให้ฉันยังเปลี่ยนไปก่อนเธอฉันเคยสวยงามสักเท่าไร
Oh, we are taking a break. In the meantime, I also need to take a break. I need to grab some water. We're almost. There's only like 5 pages left in this chapter. And it's only like 9:32. Usually at a time like this, if you still have time, I usually after the translating a manga, I would do this something called ASMR book club, which is just me reading one chapter of a book. Currently I'm reading this book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. I guess after this chapter we can continue with that. So we're about to close the song request.
Can't find a way back to my home. I was invited into
the party of silence. Be what the like it. Be quiet. I'm in my black tie. Are you unsatisfied? Sipping the red wine, just like your black lies. I'm in my black tie. The world is colorblind. Into the black light. I'm on the other side. La 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 la. I'm in my black tie. Are you satisfied? Sipping the red wine, just like your black lies. I'm in my black tie. The world is colorblind. Into the black light. I'm on the other. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sipping the red wine. I'm on the other side. La 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 la. On the other side. La 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 Mentari terbit di kota membangunkan seekor ikan yang berenang dengan sesatnya di dalam kolam. Dia mulai berangan. Bagaimanakah dia bisa berenang bebas? Lighting, lighting, beri terang, singing sambil berdandan, happy feeling good pemandangan, berusaha mengulurkan tangan.
Odore boom boom Tokyo girl, irodori dori makoi. Let us be going, going boy. Kawaii kotakeru mirai. Odore boom boom Tokyo girl,
Kota bagaikan taman ria,
irodori
kencangkan suara,
kanaderu wa koko ni iru anatai. You niru Tokyo girl.
di dalam kota yang dipenuhi orang. Pemandangan yang terasa kurang menarik. Dia pun menunjuk pada masa depan. Masih ada sesuatu yang belum lengkap. Lighting, lighting, beri terang, singing sambil berdandan, happy feeling good pemandangan, berusaha mengulurkan tangan.
しいならごめん少しだけね少しでいいおしゃべりに付き合ってどうしようか何しようかゲームでもするしりとりしようしりとりリンごめん続かないねお腹つかない何が食べたい
Alright, I'm turning off the song request.
君もいたから目を離した次に必死にシムレートそれなのにばか見つめられたら喉が渇いて越えれないうわどうしようね実はねダメだやっぱり怖いの気持ち伝えたいのあなたにこの気持ちどうして苦しいのねねねねねちょっといい忙しいならごめん少しだけね少しでいいおしゃべりに付き合ってどうしようか何しようかそれじゃじゃんけんしようじゃんけんぽんあいこでしょごめんつまらないねお腹つかない何が食べたいあたし水でいいやねところで唐突だけどおかしいのね実は私
I and I messed up again.
ごめん待って私ね実はその私ねあなたが私ごめん待ってねと私あなたのことが私あなたのこと
Alright, final page.
私はあなたがごめん忘れて待って好き大好きあなたは今どこで何をしていますかこの空の続く場所にいますか
And dang it, how many times did I got disconnected from Twitch?
今まで私の
The
心
frick?
を埋めていたもの失って初めて気づいたこんなにも私を支えてくれていたことこんなにも笑顔をくれていたこと失ってしまった代償はとてつもなく大きすぎて取り戻そうと
My Photoshop crashed. My Photoshop just crashed. God fucking damn it. And I was at the final page too. Are you kidding me? Alright, that's enough of Alright, that's enough. That's freaking enough of the translating, I guess. They don't want me to translate anymore. My computer said so. All right. I guess that means we're just going to read the book. Just going back to freaking let's just do the ASMR book club. God dang it. Where were we on the ASMR book club? When was the last time I did it was like a couple months ago. I need to look up my video producer. Like, what's the latest chapter? Chapter 6. Hold on. Is it chapter 6? I feel like I've read chapter 7. Alright. Oh yeah, I haven't read chapter 7. Right, so we're just going to prepare set title ASMR book club time. All right, change the title, get my drink, turn off the fan. Oh, set game ASMR. Which means, yeah, time to apply. Increase the sound and apply this Vaseline into my lips. Filters. All right. What did I miss? Master the book. Yeah. Oh, and props. Classes book tracker 4. Tracker 5, tracker 7, which means it needs tracker 6. 6. Do I still have it? Yeah. Still have it. Dang it. Oh, position, put it 0, 0, 0. How about now? All right. Now that I actually have it, time to read. All right, welcome to ASMR Book Club. Today we are once again reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. Oh, wait, where's that? Yeah. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Copyright 2006 by Mark Manson. First Harper One hardcover published in 2016. I dropped the book. Sorry. Chapter 7. Failure is the way forward. I really mean it when I say it. I was fortunate. I graduated college in 2007, just in time for the financial collapse and the Great Recession, and attempted to enter the worst job market in more than 80 years. Around the same time, I found out that the person who was subletting one of the rooms in my apartment hadn't paid any rent for 3 months. When confronted about this, she cried and then disappeared, leaving my other roommate and me to cover everything. Goodbye, savings. I spent the next 6 months living on a friend's couch, stringing in together odd jobs and trying to stay in as little debt as possible while looking for a real job. I say I was fortunate because I entered the adult world already a failure. I started out at rock bottom. That's basically everybody's biggest fear later on in life. That's basically everybody's biggest fear later on in life. When confronted with starting a new businesses or changing careers or quitting an awful job, and I got to experience it right out of the gates. Things could only get better. So yeah, lucky. When you're sleeping on a smelly futon and have to count coins to figure out whether you can afford McDonald's this week and you've sent out 20 resumes without hearing a single word back, then starting a blog and a stupid internet business doesn't sound like such a scary idea. If every project I start failed, if every post I wrote went unread, I'd only be back exactly where I started. So why not try? Failure itself is a relative concept, and my metric had been to become an anarcho-communist revolutionary, then my complete failure to make any money between 2007 and 2008 would have been a raving success. But if, like most people, my metric had been to simply find the first serious job that could pay some bills right out of school, I was a dismal failure. I grew up in a wealthy family. Money was never a problem. On the contrary, I grew up in a wealthy family where money was more often used to avoid problems than solve them. I was again fortunate because this taught me at an early age that making money by itself was a lousy metric for myself. You could make plenty of money and be miserable. just as you could be broke and be pretty happy. Therefore, why use money as means to measure my self-worth? Instead, my value was something else. It was freedom, autonomy. The idea of being an entrepreneur had always appealed to me because I hated being told what to do and preferred to do things my way. The idea of working on the internet appealed to me because I could do it from anywhere and work whenever I wanted. I asked myself a simple question. Would I rather make decent money and work a job I hated, or play at internet entrepreneur and be broke for a while? The answer was immediate and clear for me, the latter. I then asked myself, if I try this thing and fail in a few years and have to go get a job anyway, will I have really lost anything? The answer was no. Instead, a broke and unemployed 20-year-old with no experience, I'd be a broke and unemployed 25-year-old with no experience. Who cares? With this value, to not pursue my own projects became the failure, not a lack of money, not sleeping on friends and family's couches, which I continued to do for most of the next 2 years, and not an empty resume. The failure/success paradox. When Pablo Picasso was an old man, he was sitting in a cafe in Spain, doodling on a used napkin. He was nonchalant about the whole thing, drawing whatever amused him in that moment, kind of the same way teenage boys draw penises on the bathroom stalls, except this was Picasso. So his bedroom stall penises were more like Cubist impressionist awesomeness laced on top of faint coffee stains. Anyway, some woman sitting near him was looking on in awe. After a few moments, Picasso finished his coffee and crumpled up the napkin to throw away as he left. The woman stopped him. "Wait," she said. "Can I have that napkin you were just throwing on? I'll pay you for it." "Sure," Picasso replied. $20,000. The woman's head jolted back as if he just had flung a brick at her. "What? It took you like 2 minutes to draw that." "No, ma'am," Picasso said. "It took me over 60 years to draw this." He stuffed the napkin in his pocket and walked out of the cafe. Improvement at anything is based on thousands of tiny failures, and the magnitude of your success is based on how many times you failed at something. If someone is better than you at something, then it's likely because she has failed at it more than you have. If someone is worse than you, it's likely because he hasn't been through all the painful learning experiences you have. If you think about a young child trying to learn to walk, that child will fall down and hurt itself hundreds of times. But at no point does that child ever stop and think, "Oh, I guess walking just isn't for me. I'm not good at it." Avoiding failures is something we learn at some point. Walking just isn't for me. I'm not good at it. Avoiding failures is something we learn at some later point in life. Alright, let's retry that. And then we have all the mass media that constantly exposes to stellar success after success, while not showing us the thousands of hours of dull practice and tedium that were required to achieve that success. At some point, most of us reach a place where we're afraid to fail, where we instinctively avoid failures and stick only to what is placed in front of us or only what we're already good at. Motherfucker. Ah, god damn it. This confines us and stifles us. We can be truly successful only at something we're willing to fail at. Excuse me. Update title. There we go. I'll change it later. Oh, edit. Alright, continue. A lot of this fear of failure comes from having chosen shitty values. For instance, if I measure myself by the standard, make everyone I meet like me, I will be anxious, because failure is 100% defined by the actions of others, not by my own actions. I am not in control. Thus, my self-worth is at the mercy of judgments by others. Whereas if I instead adopt the metric, improve my social life, I can live up to my value of good relations with others, regardless of how other people respond to me. My self-worth is based on how my own behaviors and happiness. Shitty values, as we saw in Chapter 4, involve tangible external goals outside of our control. The pursuit of these goals causes great anxiety, and even if we manage to achieve them, they leave us feeling empty and lifeless, because once they are achieved, there are no more problems to solve. Better values, as we saw, are process-oriented. Something like express myself honestly to others. A metric for the value honesty is never completely finished. It's a problem that must continuously be re-engaged. Every new conversation, every new relationship brings new challenges and opportunities for honest expressions. The value is an ongoing, lifelong process that defies completion. If your metric for the value, success by worldly standards, is buy a house and a nice car, and you spend 20 years working your ass off to achieve it, once it's achieved, the metric has nothing left to give you. Then say hello to your midlife crisis, because the problem that drove you your entire adult life was just taken away from you. There are no other opportunities to keep growing and improving, and yet it's growth that generates happiness, not a long list of arbitrary achievements. Oh, hello, Jado. Early birds get the worm stream type. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to ASMR Book Club. We are currently reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. We are currently on Chapter 7. Alright, how are you doing? Also how's, headphones on. Let's continue with the book. In this sense, goals, as they are conventionally defined, graduate from college, buy a lake house, lose 15 pounds, are limited in the amount of happiness they can produce in our lives. They may be helpful when pursuing quick, short-term benefits, but as guides for the overall trajectory of our life, they suck. Picasso remained prolific his entire life. He lived into his 90s and continued to produce art up until his final years. Had his metric been become famous, or make a buttload of money in the art world, or paint 1,000 pictures, he would have stagnated at some point along the way. He would have been overcome by anxiety or self-doubt. He likely wouldn't have improved and innovated his craft in the ways he did decade after decade. The reason for Picasso's success is exactly the same reason why, as an old man, he was happy to scribble drawings on a napkin alone in a cafe. His underlying value was simple and humble. And it was endless. It was the value honest expression. And this is what made that napkin so valuable. Pain is part of the process. In the 1950s, a Polish psychologist named Kazimierz Dabrowski studied World War II survivors and how they cope with traumatic experiences in the war. This was Poland. So things had been pretty gruesome. These people had experienced or witnessed mass starvation, bombings that turned cities into rubble, the Holocaust, the torture of prisoners of war, and rape and or murder of family members, if not by the Nazis, then a few years later by the Soviets. As Dabrowski studied the survivors, he noticed something both surprising and amazing. A sizable percentage of them believed that the wartime experiences they suffered, although painful and indeed traumatic, had actually caused them to become better, more responsible, and yes, even happier people. Many described their lives before the war as if they'd been different people then, ungrateful for and appreciative of their loved ones, lazy and consumed by petty problems, entitled to all they'd been given. After the war, they felt more confident, more sure of themselves, more grateful, and unfazed by life's trivialities and petty annoyances. Obviously, their experiences had been horrific, and these survivors weren't happy about having had to experience them. Many of them still suffered from the emotional scars the lashing of war had left on them. But some of them had managed to leverage those scars to transform themselves in positive and powerful ways. They aren't alone in that reversal. For many of us, our proudest achievements come in the face of the greatest adversity. Our pain often makes us stronger, more resilient, more grounded. Many cancer survivors, for example, report feeling stronger and more grateful after winning their battle to survive. Many military personnel report a mental resilience gained from withstanding the dangerous environments of being in a war zone. Dabrowski argued that fear and anxiety and sadness are not necessarily always undesirable or unfaithful states of mind. Rather, they are often representative of the necessary pain of psychological growth. And to deny that pain is to deny our own potential. Just as one must suffer physical pain to build stronger bone and muscle, one must suffer emotional pain to develop greater emotional resilience, a stronger sense of self, increased compassion, and a generally happier life. Our most radical changes in perspective often happen at the tail end of our worst moments. It's only when we feel intense pain that we're willing to look at our values and question why they seem to be failing us. We need some sort of existential crisis to take an objective look at how we've been deriving meaning in our life, and then consider changing course. You could call it hitting bottom or having an existential crisis. I prefer to call it weathering the shitstorm, because what suits you, choose what suits you. And perhaps you're in that kind of place right now. Perhaps you're coming out of the most significant challenge of your life and are bewildered because everything you previously thought to be true and normal and good has turned out to be the opposite. That's good. That's the beginning. I can't stress this enough, but pain is part of the process. It's important to feel it, because if you just chase after highs to cover up the pain, if you continue to indulge in entitlement and delusional positive thinking, if you continue to overindulge in various substances or activities, then you'll never generate the requisite motivation to actually change. When I was young, anytime my family got a new VCR or stereo, I would press every button, plug and unplug every cord and cable, just to see what everything did. With time, I learned how the whole system worked, and because I knew how it all worked, I was often the only person in the house who used the stuff. As is the case for many millennial children, my parents looked on as if I were some sort of prodigy. To them, the fact that I could program the VCR without looking at the instruction manual made me the second coming of Tesla. It's easy to look back at my parents' generation and chuckle at their technophobia, but the further I get into adulthood, the more I realize that we all have areas of our lives where we're like my parents with the new VCR. We sit and stare and shake our heads and say, "But how?" When in reality, it's as simple as just doing it. I get emails from people asking questions like this all the time, and for many years, I never knew what to say to them. There's a girl whose parents are immigrants and saved for their whole life to put her through med school. But now she's in med school and she hates it. She doesn't want to spend her life as a doctor. She wants to drop out more than anything. Yet she feels stuck. So stuck, in fact, that she ends up emailing a stranger on the internet, me, and asking him a silly and obvious question like, "How do I drop off med school?" Or the college guy who has a crush on his tutor, so he agonizes over every sign, every laugh, every smile, every diversion into small talk, and emails me a 28-page novella that concludes with the question, "How do I ask her out?" Or the single mother whose now adult kids have finished school and are loafing around on her couch, eating her food, spending her money, not respecting her space or her desire for privacy. She wants them to move on with their lives. She wants to move on with her life. Yet, she's scared to death of pushing her children away, scared to the point of asking, "How do I ask them to move out?" These are VCR questions. From the outside, the answer is simple. Just shut up and do it. But from the inside, from the perspective of each of these people, these questions feel impossibly complex and opaque, existential riddles wrapped in enigmas packed in a KFC bucket full of Rubik's Cubes. VCR questions are funny because the answer appears difficult to anyone who has them and appears easy to anyone who does not. The problem here is pain. Filling out the appropriate paperwork to drop out of med school is a straightforward and obvious action. Breaking your parents' heart is not. Asking a tutor out on a date is as simple as saying the words. Risking intense embarrassment and rejection feels far more complicated. Asking someone to move out of your house is a clear decision. Feeling as if you are abandoning your own children is not. I struggled with social anxiety throughout much of my adolescence and young adult life. I spent most of my days distracting myself with video games and most of my nights either drinking or smoking away my uneasiness. For many years, the thought of speaking to a stranger, especially if that stranger happened to be particularly attractive / interesting / popular / smart, felt impossible to me. I walked around in a daze for years, asking myself dumb VCR question. How do you just walk up and talk to a person? How can somebody do that? I had all sorts of screwed up beliefs about this. Like that you weren't allowed to speak to someone unless you had some practical reason to, or that woman would think I was a creepy rapist if I so much as said hello. The problem was that my emotions defined my reality. Because it felt like people didn't want to talk to me, I come to believe that people didn't want to talk to me. And thus, my VCR question: how do you just walk up and talk to a person? Because I failed to separate what I felt from that I was incapable of stepping outside myself and seeing the world for what it was. A simple place where two people can walk up to each other at any time and speak. Many people, when they feel some form of pain or anger or sadness, drop out whatever they're feeling. Their goal is to get back to feeling good again as quickly as possible, even if that means substances or deluding themselves or returning to their shitty values. Learn to sustain the pain you've chosen. When you chose a new value, you are choosing to introduce a new form of pain into your life. Relish it. Savor it. Welcome it with open arms. Then act despite it. I won't lie. This is going to feel impossibly hard at first. But you can start simple. You're going to feel as though you don't know what to do. But we've discussed this. You don't know anything. Even when you think you do, you really don't know what the fuck you're doing. So really, what is there to lose? Life is about knowing and then doing something anyway. All of life is like this. It never changes. Even when you're happy. Even when you're farting fairy dust. Even when you win the lottery and buy a small fleet of jet skis, you still won't know what the hell you're doing. Don't ever forget that. And don't ever be afraid of that. To do something principle. In 2008, after holding down a day job for all of 6 weeks, I gave up on the whole job thing to pursue an online business. At the time, I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. But I figured if I was going to be broke and miserable, I might as well be while working on my own terms. And at that time, all I seemed to really care about was chasing girls. So fuck it. I decided to start a blog about my crazy dating life. That first morning that I woke up self-employed, terror quickly consumed me. I found myself sitting with my laptop and realized for the first time that I was entirely responsible for all of my own decisions, as well as the consequences of those decisions. I was responsible for teaching myself web design, internet marketing, search engine optimization, and other esoteric topics. It was all on my shoulders now. And so I did what any 24-year-old who just quit his job and had no idea what he was doing would do. I downloaded some computer games and avoided work like it was the Ebola virus. As weeks went on and my bank account turned from black to red, it was clear that I needed to come up with some sort of strategy to get myself to put in that 12 or 14-hour days that were necessary to get a new business off the ground. And that plan came from an unexpected place. Oh, also, hello Yuya. Twitch just won't load for you. Yeah. For some reason, I guess that's just an issue with Restream. I don't know. Anyway, when I was in high school, my math teacher, Mr. Packwood, used to say, If you're stuck on a problem, don't sit there and think about it. Just start working on it. Even if you don't know what you're doing, the simple act of working on it will eventually cause the right ideas to show up in your head. During that early self-employment period, when I struggled every day, completely clueless about what to do and terrified of the results, or lack thereof, Mr. Packwood's advice started beckoning me from the recesses of my mind. I heard it like a mantra. Don't just sit there. Do something. The answers will follow. In the course of applying Mr. Packwood's advice, I learned a powerful lesson about motivation. It took about 8 years for these lessons to sink in, but what I discovered over those long, grueling months of bomb product launches, laughable advice columns, uncomfortable nights on friends' couches, overdrawn bank accounts, and hundreds of thousands of words written, most of them unread, was perhaps the most important thing I've ever learned in my life. Action isn't just the effect of motivation, it's also the cause of it. Most of us commit to action only if we feel a certain level of motivation. And we feel motivation only when we feel enough emotional inspiration. We assume that these steps occur in a sort of chain reaction like this: emotional inspiration, motivation, desirable action. If you want to accomplish something but don't feel motivated or inspired, then you assume you're just screwed. There's nothing you can do about it. It's not until a major emotional life event occurs that you can generate enough motivation to actually get off the couch and do something. The thing about motivation is that it's not only a three-part chain, but an endless loop. Inspiration, motivation, action, inspiration, motivation, action, motivation, etc. Your action create further emotional reactions and inspiration and move on to motivate your future actions. Taking advantage of this knowledge, we can actually reorient our mindset the following way: action, inspiration, motivation. If you lack the motivation to make an important change in your life, do something, anything, really, and then harness the reaction to that action as a way to begin motivating yourself. I call this the do something principle. After using it myself and built my business, I began teaching it to readers who came to me perplexed by their own VCR question: how do I apply for a job? Or how do I tell this guy I want to be his girlfriend? And the like. During the first couple of years I worked for myself, entire weeks would go by without my accomplishing much, but no other reason that I was anxious and stressed about what I had to do, and it was too easy to put everything off. I quickly learned, though, that forcing myself to do something, even the most menial of tasks, quickly made the larger tasks seem much easier. If I had to redesign an entire website, I'd force myself to sit down and would say, okay, I'll just design the header right now. But after the header was done, I'd find myself moving on to other parts of the site, and before I knew it, I'd be energized and engaged in the project. The author Tim Ferriss relates a story he once heard about a novelist who had written over 70 novels. Someone asked the novelist how he was able to write so consistently and remain inspired and motivated. He replied, 200 copy words per day, that's it. The idea was that if he forced himself to write 200 copy words, more often than not, the act of writing would inspire him, and before he knew it, he'd have thousands of words down on the page. If we follow the do something principle, failure feels unimportant. when the standard of success becomes merely acting, when any result is regarded as progress and important, when inspiration is seen as a reward rather than a prerequisite, we propel ourselves ahead. We feel free to fail, and that failure moves us forward. The do something principle not only helps us overcome procrastination, but it's also a process by which we adopt new values. If you're in the midst of an existential shitstorm and everything feels meaningless, if all the ways you used to measure yourself have come up short and you have no idea what's next, if you know what you've been hurting yourself chasing false dreams, or if you know that there's some better metric you should be measuring yourself but you don't know how, the answer is the same. Do something. That something can be the smallest viable action towards something else. It can be anything. Recognize that you've been entitled prick in all of your relationships and want to start developing more compassion for others? Do something. Start simple. Make it a goal to listen to someone's problem and give some of your time helping on that person. Just do it once. Or promise yourself that you will assume that you are the root of your problems next time you get upset. Just try on the idea and see how it feels. That's often all that's necessary to get the snowball rolling, the action needed to inspire the motivation to keep going. You can overcome your own source of inspiration. You can become your own source of motivation. Action is always within reach, and with simply doing something as your only metric for success, well, then even failure pushes you forward. End of chapter 7. Oh, I got disconnected again. Come on, man. What's up with the stream today? Well, I don't think we can continue with the ASMR if we keep getting disconnected. I cannot stitch together all of these things. We only have about 30 pages left in this book. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it. I mean, I am going to finish it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to finish it on stream. I guess that depends. Because I still have the VTuber manga club. I think that's coming back some, I don't know, probably somewhere around September. I'm not sure. Also, hey Yuya, how's it going? Yeah, there is like a lot of problems with Twitch and Restream right now, in that I keep getting disconnected somehow. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much it for tonight's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Where's mod view? Alright, let's find someone to raid. So we have Kada, or we have Lawrence, who's playing Destiny 2, Ratanak, or Shiromu. Ooh, Tinnin is playing until then. I guess we're going to yeah, let's go with Ratanak. I'm not sure if I can raid, considering that my A button doesn't work on my keyboard. Alright, Time to rate Ratanak. Wow, it is bad on Twitch. Yeah. Like, what's up with that? Alright. We are rating Ratanak. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing or follow me on Twitch. I stream at least once a week. I play video games. I translate manga. What else? I do song cover and pretty much any random stuff that I could think of at the moment. Oh, wait! I still forgot one thing. So remember on my birthday stream last month where I blew up 100 red balloons? Yeah, some of those are still in my room right now. I keep telling myself that I would pop it on stream and I just keep forgetting about it. So remind me to pop those balloons on the next time I did a stream. Okay? Probably sometime tomorrow. Alright. Anyway. Time to rate Ratanak. Say hi for me.
Hey, welcome. How you doing? Welcome everyone.
I keep mentioning the W place thing.
Go, my buck. Be the baby.
Yeah. So anyway. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. What else? If you want to support me, I have a coffee. If you want to support me on monthly basis, I have a Patreon where you can get early access to all my content, such as the manga that we were translating earlier this stream, behind the scenes stuff, and cool Discord role. If I also don't forget to join my Discord server if you want to get updated on things, because I never post this stream on social media. So right now Discord is the best way to get notified on when I stream. Alright. Oh, don't forget to check out my my fourth wall shop for my merch. Alright, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream. Okay. Bye. And stream.